Hello guys! Today, we have the all-new Eufy Solo Cam S340 in our hand. What sets this camera apart is its integrated solar panel that stands for never-ending charge life. Once you've charged it up, as long as you've got some sunlight, the battery should still be sitting close to full charge. But that's not all. We have a lot of things to share with you about this Solo Cam S340. But now, let's jump straight into the unboxing and get up close and personal with this camera. As we opened up the box, we found the Solo Cam S340 camera itself, sitting right here. Then we have this solar panel, which is one of the main attractions of the camera. To securely mount the panel, Eufy has included a dedicated solar panel mount. And for mounting the camera, here we have the camera mount as well. In terms of connectivity, we've got a fairly long 3-meter USB-C cable. It'll surely give you some flexibility while setting up the camera. And if you want to ensure a safe and sturdy installation, this screw pack is also here for you. Lastly, you'll find a quick start guide to help you get your S340 up and running smoothly. It's always nice to have some clear instructions handy. So, that's everything we found in the box. Now let's talk about the design and build quality. When it comes to the build quality, it's clear that they put a lot of thought into crafting a camera that can withstand various weather conditions. The rugged build quality stands out immediately, and you can tell that high-quality materials have been used in its construction. Moving to the front of the camera, you'll notice a dual camera setup that's not only functional, but also aesthetically pleasing. This setup includes a motion-activated 100-lumen spotlight, which adds a layer of security to your setup. Whether it's day or night, this camera has you covered. On top of the camera, there's an option for attaching the solar mount. We believe it adds to the practicality of the Solo Cam S340. Overall, the build quality and design of this camera are pretty impressive. Before heading into the in-depth discussion, we want to tell you how we installed our S340. Considering the position and viewpoint of our project space, we carefully selected an appropriate spot to set up the camera. All we had to do was drill 2 holes for the camera, and that was it. Fortunately, no additional holes were needed for the solar panel, as it installed directly onto the S340. While selecting the position, we made sure to set up the solar panel in an optimal location that easily captures sunlight. And with this included 10-foot cable, we were able to install the panel in the best location near the camera. However, this camera has 2 installation methods: ceiling installation and sidewall installation. Meanwhile, the solar panel also needs to be installed in conjunction. Therefore, we recommend reading the instruction manual before proceeding with the installation. It will ensure you are well versed in both installation methods and to prevent any potential installation errors. The first thing that caught our attention was the 3K and 2K dual camera system, which provided unparalleled clarity. The 3K wide-angle lens offered a 135-degree field of view with a large 1.6 aperture. Additionally, the 8x hybrid optical and digital zoom allowed us to capture detailed images of faces and license plates within 50 feet. The dual camera system made perfect sense to us as we monitored our project. It provided versatility, allowing us to switch between telephoto and wide 3K views seamlessly. Each viewing experience was unique, and there was no compromise on clarity, quality, or sharpness. During nighttime, we experimented with 2 different modes. The infrared night vision mode performed as expected, but things took a significant turn when we activated the 100-lumen spotlight. The 100 lumens weren't just a claim, they genuinely enhanced the overall viewing experience. Eufy introduced an innovative feature with its S340 camera, the on-device AI tracking system. When motion was detected, the camera automatically panned and tilted to track the motion, exclusively limited to tracking humans and vehicles. While it wasn't our primary use case since we were typically in front of the camera working on our project, we could see its value in certain situations. When there was no motion detected for 5 seconds, the camera would automatically return to its default position. All these features and functionalities were accessible on our phones through Eufy's dedicated app. The app allowed us to have pan and tilt control, enabling manual control of the device to move up-down and turn right-left on the live view page. It also provided a quick way to adjust the view angle by clicking on preset positions. and we could set up to 4 preset positions for convenience. After giving a command, the device would smoothly return to the default position for continuous monitoring. Plus, you'll also get the option to enable or disable its AI tracking feature through the app. Just go to the camera settings, then the pan tilt settings page, and you can easily toggle the AI tracking feature on or off. Before testing it out, make sure to use the latest version of the app. If there was a need to update the device's firmware, just simply go to the settings, then General, About Device, check for firmware update, and keep everything up to date. Now the most interesting aspect we found on this camera was the charging method and runtime. Eufy came equipped with robust solar charging, thanks to its Solar Plus technology, which harnessed electricity-free charging effectively. The manufacturer claimed that just 2 hours of direct sunlight daily could continuously power SoloCam. In case the sun didn't shine, the built-in 10,000 mAh rechargeable battery provided up to 3 months of power in reserve. While we had only used it for a couple of days, we couldn't confirm its long-term lifespan. Eufy also asserted that Solar Plus only required 2,500 lux to charge, whereas other industry-standard solar equipment needed 10,000 lux of available light for charging. The camera's Solar Plus Hybrid Series parallel architecture enabled it to charge even when obstructed by leaves or other objects. Compared to industry standards where charging became impossible or extremely slow when partially obstructed, the system continued charging at up to 60% of full capacity. So, that was everything about the Eufy Solo Cam S340. This camera impressed us with its camera system, solar charging capabilities, and AI tracking feature. We appreciate the convenience of the dedicated app, which allowed us to control the camera's movements and settings, including preset positions and other features. Installation was straightforward, and the camera's rugged build quality inspired confidence. However, it might have some drawbacks, but overall, it gave us decent feedback while monitoring our DIY project. And if you want such a solution for project monitoring or home security, the S340 can be a bang for your bucks.